Hi everyone, it's me Nicole. I own darngoodyarn.com. And today I wanted to talk to you about the yo-yo diet yarn I have on my website. And you might see it at other places called thick and thin wool yarn. My yarn is, the wool comes from New Zealand, and then it goes to Nepal, and it's hand dyed there at women's co-ops. So you're going to get all these great colors, but I wanted to show you a scarf that was just made out of 3 skeins of the yo-yo diet yarn. And I'm probably going to be changing the name soon. Someone posted on my blog, they said, all of your other names have food related to them, and these are just as yummy, so you should make these food related as well. So I have to become creative, I guess, and come up with new names. But I wanted to show you this scarf. Like I said, it's made out of 3 skeins. You can get away with making a shorter skirt, of course, with 2 skeins. And if you don't have fringe and you don't make it as bulky as this, you can totally get away with that. And I actually call it the $12 scarf on my website. You can just put it on, do it up in moss stitch, and it looks like little pebbles. So if you want to look at that, I have that under on the free patterns section of my website. So go visit that and check that out. But this scarf, you can see, I love the zigzag effect. Isn't that great? And this is just from a simple variegation. What it is, it's aside from the fringe, there's just 3 rows of garter, which is all knit, in case you don't know that. And then it's a 1x1 rib, which is a knit purl with an even number of stitches across a row. So this was done for 3 skeins, and we had a little bit left over, and we put some fringe on the end. And I think this is pretty, huh? I always think it's kind of funny when you get all these like kind of variegations and you don't know how it's going to turn out, and you do actually wind up getting like a kind of pattern. So, but like I said, I like my scarves long, so I went ahead and got 3. And since we have flat rate shipping, it's really not a big deal to just add that extra one in there. A lot of other sites charge you by weight, so it's not really cost effective to get that extra skein, but with us you can. So I want to show you just some of the colors. I actually, when I started this, I just dropped one of the colors, but there we go. I want to show you all the colors we have, and the first one is a nice pink and white, and it goes from a deeper pink into a light pink into a white, and that's just a nice soft color. It's nice for a little girl if you need to make her a scarf or a hat or anything. I'm just thinking like holidays right now for quick gifts. I'm notorious for not making any kind of fancy gifts for anyone because, you know, God bless my my non-knitting and crafting friends. They like think it's a scarf and it took me 5 minutes to make, and you're like, oh man, it took me so much longer to make that. So most of my friends get scarves if they don't craft. I know that's mean, but at least it's handmade, right? So this is my black and white yarn. It's a zebra. This is a great utilitarian yarn if you just need it to match everything. You're kind of on a tight budget or whatever. If you just need it to match your black and white stuff, this is your yarn. And so here's Wildflowers. I named it that because it has the green, and you go from purple and pink, and this will be a nice transition yarn as you go into spring. And this is my chocolate yarn. This is my only yo-yo diet yarn that has a food-related name. So this one's nice. I do have a picture of a scarf made with this on the website. So in my blog, if you're looking at this on YouTube, make sure you go over to the website, to the blog, and you'll see further pictures of this on there, okay? And this is Sunrise. This is what you just saw, that great scarf knitted in. And this last one is Rainbow. This is our best seller, and that brings me to a note. I get Rainbow a lot. We sell out of it really quickly. And every time we do, the dye lot changes a little bit because it is hand dyed. So this time it has a little bit more blue and turquoise, which this is my favorite dye lot so far. But if you're making a larger project, something beyond a scarf or a hat or something quick like that, make sure you get enough yarn for yourself, and you do a gauge test, or you get a sample to make sure you can do, if you like it, and then get all the yarn in one batch if you can. So you make sure that there's a consistency in color in your project. You can get samples on my website now, so if you want to do that, you can order the samples. If you wind up getting the yarn, I refund the cost of your sample. So something to consider. All right? I hope that shows you a little bit more about the yo-yo diet yarn and the great things you can make with it. Make sure you sign up for the newsletters and you join our Facebook fan club. I like to post a lot of coupons. I know the economy is tough out there, so I try to put deals together so that we can all keep crafting and not have it, you know, make us go bankrupt. So that's it. I hope you guys have a great day and all your crafting is going great as we head into the holidays. And if you have any questions, email me anytime, info@darngoodyarn.com. I love hearing from you. Or post something on my blog, or go on Facebook, or I'm on Twitter, everywhere, right? So that's it. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.